On the one hand, not all police officers are bad, but I would hope that goes without saying. On the other hand, I can't imagine what it would be like to tell my 6, 7 year old son how he has to behave around a police officer, how he has to behave just leaving the house around anyone because he happens to be black. How do you explain that? Anyone of color, anyone other than white. And as they become teenagers and as they become young men, having to explain to my children that theirs is a unique situation and they have to behave in a very particular way because they may wind up dead. It doesn't matter who you are. You could take a famous NBA player, put them out of context, and have them pulled over. And anything can happen. Anything can happen at any time. Not because one officer is a racist. I don't have to imagine the situation. I can't imagine the situation because I'm white, because I have white privilege, because the situation doesn't exist for me. I don't walk out the door wondering if someone's going to have a misperception of me and automatically presume me to be an enemy, violent, dangerous, a thug, or any number of other things. That's not my reality because I have white privilege. I have white privilege because society still has a long way to go. Officers kill black men in particular, but people of color, even without malicious intent, even by accident, because of bias, because of institutionalized racism. The whole country is built on a very ugly history. And it's not that George Floyd sets a precedent, a new situation. It's a boiling point of a long-term problem. It's systemic. Until there is a day that any color, any ethnicity can walk out in this country, any religion, a black Muslim man can walk out the door in this country, a black African American man can walk out the door in this country, a Latino, anyone that's not white can walk out the door in this country and feel safe and not have to have discussions that no one should ever have with their children. They could accidentally, or even intentionally be killed by those people that are sworn to protect them. Police officers are the ones that we should feel safe running to, turning to. But racism is a fact in our society. Racism is a fact in this country in every area. It's not just with police officers. It's institutionalized into our culture, into our country. It's how we operate. It's subvert. It's not as obvious as it used to be. But slavery was not that many years ago. We still have a long way to go. Yes, thank God we've had a black president. But electing a black man into office doesn't erase internal bias. Saying nothing is the only wrong thing to say. Hopefully I haven't said anything that has offended anyone, but I couldn't say nothing.